Welcome to Midday Motivation, where we encourage and inspire you in 5 minutes or less. Recently, I've really tried to narrow down my morning routine. I've tried to figure out, what do I need to do on Mondays to have a successful day? What do I need to do on Fridays or Saturdays? Sometimes that involves sleeping in, getting up early, working out, eating right, whatever that potentially could be. I realized that it makes a big difference in my day. When I get to the office, usually what happens is I'll sit down or run around, make coffee, be all over the place. And what I used to do, and I still do it sometimes if I'm honest, is I would take the biggest thing that I needed to work on for that day and I would start working on it. And then an hour later or 2 hours later or even 30 minutes later, I'd be kind of frustrated because I'm still working on the thing that I started the day with. And I realized something. I don't remember how I found it, if it was through a book or through another teaching on YouTube, but I just realized that I need small wins to start the day. A small win is taking that task list or to-do list that you have for the day and not actually picking out the biggest things that you need to get done, but picking out the smaller things. And every time you check off one of those things, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like I got to win. Dave Ramsey actually does this with debt reduction, with dealing with people that have tons of debt. He tells them, don't focus on the biggest debt you have. If you focus on the $40,000 debt when you have the $1,000 debt, you're going to get so frustrated and lose hope as you continue on trying to pay off this big debt, as opposed to getting rid of that first $1,000 debt first. And I feel like that was a huge difference for me. And it kept me from feeling so sluggish in the morning. And now anytime I go back to starting with the biggest thing, I get even more frustrated. One simple thought is that small wins put winds in your sail. They allow the wind to be behind you and go, oh, look what I accomplished this morning. I got up at this time. Look what I accomplished this morning. I got my emails done first thing. It's a little thing, but it helps you, give you some momentum going into lunch and even the rest of the day. Here's another thing that wins do. Wins slowly silence fear. Fear is often the thing that keeps me from moving forward. Fear keeps me from accomplishing the small things that I want to get done. And so as I accomplish one little thing at a time, it continues to silence fear in my life. And so no matter where you are, no matter if you run your own company, if you work in corporate America, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a student, no matter where you fall into those categories, you can take this idea of small wins and implement it into your everyday life. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you didn't know this yet, we actually have free challenges and courses available on my website at the link below. All you have to do is put in your email. We're not going to spam you. We're not going to show up at your door. These are just educational and inspiring resources to help you on the journey that you're on. We'll see you there.